Today, I wanted to share a little something if you're thinking that maybe it's too late for you to write your book. You've been thinking about it for all these years and you just let the time slip by, and now it feels too late. Hey, everybody, it's Rikki Heller from rikkiheller.com. So I am on Instagram. I'm at Rikki Heller if you want to follow me there. And I guess because of the things I follow, I seem to have gotten on the algorithm that sends me all kinds of stories about rescue dogs and senior dogs who are just, it's really quite horrible. They're left for dead. They're just dumped at the pound when they're like 14 or 15 years old because their owners say, oh, well, now they're too old to walk well, or they're too much trouble now. So they just dump them at the pound and leave them there to die in their older years, all alone in a cage. Can't handle it. But the reason why this is significant is I also get a lot of the stories of people who rescue those dogs. There are people who devote their lives to rescuing the senior dogs and then rehabilitating them. And what I find amazing is you have these dogs that have been dumped because they're no longer vibrant and they don't walk well, or they just sit still all day, or whatever it is. When they're rescued and they're with the right person, they come back to life. It's astonishing to see what happens to most of these dogs. Obviously, if they're really ill or something, that won't happen. But I've seen older senior dogs start running again, and you can see the happiness on their faces. It's just incredible. And so what this really shows us is it is never too late, right? If you think it's too late for you to write your book, think about those dogs, or think about people who have initiated projects in their older years. One of my favorite stories is the author, Harriet Doerr, Doerr, who wrote her very first book at age 83. It was called Stones for Ibarra, won all kinds of awards, and she went on to write other books too. So the reason why it's not too late, I think that's the primary reason, is that we are literally built to keep learning and evolving and changing throughout our lives. In fact, our brains are built so that we can learn new things and lay down new neural pathways in our brain, which would mean new thought patterns, new belief systems, new knowledge, literally till the moment we die. So it's never too late to learn something new, and it's never too late to start something new. What it takes is a few distinct steps. I just went over these in my before the book. The steps are to first decide, then to plan out the book, then to actually write the book, to revise the book, and then to think about publishing, marketing, and selling the book. If you understand those 5 points in the sequence, then you can write a book. And if you need help along the way, get help along the way. So what I'm going to do is, I guess, spend the next few videos talking about those 5 steps. I want to talk a little bit more about them, what's involved in each one, so that you understand the process, because it is eminently doable. Sorry, my dog is scratching like a cat on the door to get out. It's eminently doable if you just know the steps and commit yourself to the process. The fact that you haven't written it yet doesn't mean you can't write it. And if you think about the things in your life that you never did and always intended to do, and look back and regret, why didn't I do that? And now it's too late. I don't want you to have those kind of regrets. You can write your book within a 4-month period if you're really focused, a 6-month period, absolutely. And those 6 months are going to go by in your life anyway. So why not focus on this book that you've been dreaming about and that you've been wanting to do for all those years, because it can be done. All right. So I just wanted to let you know that that's the case. I am so glad I did write my books. I waited too long, but they got written anyway, and now I'm writing another one. It's never too late to get started. The time's going to go by anyway, and that's the main point I want you to take away from today's video. If you are interested in finding out more, or interested in working together, or discussing how I might be able to help you with your book, I'd love to chat with you. Just go to rikkiheller.com/clarity, set up a free call. Let's talk. And if I don't think I can help you, I will let you know honestly and try to recommend somebody else to you. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening to this shorty episode. I will talk to you again soon.